Hey guys, Jonathan Gray here with the Empower Network, and actually shooting this video in response to a request from one of my blogs that you guys probably don't know about. But I did a video, not a video blog, because this is a video blog. I did a regular blog about my dog Loki and about her story and how I got her and how she came to be in, my possession. So I wrote that blog probably about a month and a half ago, and I had a request that I shoot a video for it from one of my fans, and I never did it. So here it is. Um, I met Loki when she was about 4 months old, and she was at a pet store that I was working at for sale. She was on sale, I think, for $1,400, and she was already about, I think she was already about 12 pounds at the time. And for a min pin at 4 months old to already be 12 pounds, that's pretty insane. And so, she had to be in a pen by herself because she would bully all the other dogs. She'd like step on their faces when they go in the food bowl and do everything she could to make sure it was her food only. And so I really didn't like her because she was really noisy and she was crazy and she bullied all the other dogs. She used to bite this little pug that I really thought was adorable and I wanted him, but I wasn't going to buy a dog, even if I did work at the place. And luckily, shortly thereafter, they stopped selling dogs, which I was happy about. It's probably the only reason I stayed as long as I did. Um, but yeah, as all the rest of the dogs got sold, and Loki kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I think by the time she was around 7 months old, she was already like 18 pounds, and she couldn't be in the pens anymore because she was too big, so they had to give her something bigger on the floor, and still wasn't gonna take her, had no intention of doing so because she was still a little pain in the butt. But then someone came in and they were looking at her, and I heard him and his friend whispering that she'd be a good bait dog. And if you don't know what a bait dog is, that's basically when people who do pit bull fighting take a smaller, weaker dog, file their teeth down so they can't bite the fighting dog, and then they take the pit bull, have them snort a bunch of cocaine, and go in there and rip the other dog apart for practice. So when I heard that, I kicked them out of the store, and then I just was like, okay, I can't have people looking at her like this, and I just took her. And yes, I had to pay for her. Yes, it technically was not an adoption or a rescue, which is something I'm all for, and I'm against like buying dogs because I think it's lame. But that was the situation with Loki, and 6 years later, here we are. She's a giant pain in my ass. I love her to death, and that's my dog. But that's the story of Loki, and that's the reason why I have her, because I didn't want her getting eaten alive. So, in the bottom in the description, I will link the page to my blog, so you can go check that out if you want to read more about this in detail, because I know I'm so fascinating. Also, the link will take you to my Empower Network site, so you'll get to see what I do and how I do it and why you should join. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you later.